right, good morning. Good morning, my viewers and my audience out there. Good morning, everyone from all the parts of the world you are watching me from. I want to welcome you again to my broadcast this morning. Like I promised, that I'll be coming your way again this morning, 9:30 a.m. And the time is here and the time is now. So I want to appreciate everyone who has been watching, and I want to thank you so much for your likes, for liking our shows, for the comments, for the questions, and for helping us to share from time to time. Thank you for encouraging and supporting what I do. I'm so much grateful. And I want to welcome you again to my desk this morning. And Gbenga Lukosi is my name, as you all know. They call me the Africa Fearless Capacity Hunter. The Africa Fearless Capacity Hunter. Basically, what I do is that I hunt, I build, and I empower capacities, potentials in you for productivity. So today on the program, like I promised, I'll be sharing with you us on this thing they call information. Information. So we will be looking at information and you. Information and you. What you've got to do with information and how information affects your life. And I want you to sit back wherever you are watching me from. Let us learn together. Go ahead and drop your comment. Use the comment section of the broadcast to ask questions, comment, and also help us to share so that somebody out there can also benefit from what we're talking about. Every one of us will need this thing called information. Information and you is what we are looking at this morning. And I know you will get value. Now, this is my own personal quote. They brought it. You can check everywhere on Google. You might not be able to get it. While I was preparing for my presentation, and it's one of the thoughts that came into my mind. And I said, knowledge is the ocean. How big are you fetching? That's Gbenga Lukosi's quote. So you can quote me anywhere and say Gbenga Lukosi said, knowledge is the ocean. How big are you fetching? Knowledge is the big ocean. That's my own definition of knowledge. That's how I see it. It has no bound. It's limitless. It's so big, so huge, you cannot see the end of it. Knowledge is the ocean. How big are you fetching? And that's what we'll be talking about this morning. I want to take a look at this picture. It really caught my attention. So laying the background for what we are going to be doing this morning. Take a look at this picture. Look at the lady in the picture. And I begin to ask you out there, how knowledge filled are you? How knowledge overwhelmed are you? How knowledge driven are you? What is your level of information? How much do you know? How much do you know? This is going to be the center of our discussion this morning. How much do you know? Why must you know much? Why must you increase your knowledge base? Why must you know a lot of things? Are you driven by knowledge? What is your information level? Are you filled with knowledge? The picture on the screen will give you an idea how filled with knowledge are you. The picture on this screen will give you an idea how overwhelmed are you. I'm sure by now you are beginning to rate your level in relation to what you have in your head, in relation to what you already know. The picture will give you an idea how knowledge driven are you. How far are you going to go to know? How far can you travel? How far can you invest just to know something? What is your level of information? How much do you know? Information removes uncertainty. Information that we're talking about removes uncertainty. If you are confused, you are not sure, you are not certain about something, get information. You don't know a lot of things, and that is why you are not sure. That is why you are not certain. So to be sure and to be certain, get information. And that is my subject of discussion this morning. To be certain in life, to be certain about anything at all, to be certain about an individual, a character, a subject, any matter at all, to be certain, to be sure, get information. Information will remove every doubt, all uncertainty. Information will clear them. That is why you must go for information. That is why you must know. It is important for you to know so that uncertainty can be removed. What is information? Information is used to help guide your decision making. It helps guide your decision making. That's one of the things that information does to you. We want to decide on doing something. You want to make a decision, whether short-term or long-term decision. You need information to back it up. Information will let you know whether the decision you are making is going to profit you or you are going to lose from it. Information is used to guide decision making. You want to make decision, get information. And the fortunate thing about this thing called information is that it is accessible to you everywhere. It's like MTN. Everywhere you go, information is there. Information is accessible to everybody everywhere. You can get it when you are in the toilet, when you are in the kitchen, when you are sleeping, when you are in the church, when you are in the mosque, when you are driving on the road, when you are flying in the air, when you are on top of the sea. Information is accessible. It means you can access information anywhere. You do not need to take permission. You do not need to ask people, can I? It is accessible. Information is saying, I am available everywhere. I am available everywhere. You can get me anywhere you go. I am available. Information is accessible everywhere to you. And you've got to know that everyday noise can distort the flow of information. Everyday noise can distort the flow of information. And what happens at that time? You need search button. And it means that there are plenty of information. So many information everywhere. And it can cause distraction. There are numerous things that you need to know. There are so plenty. So if care is not taken, if you don't know how to manage very well, you will be distorted. You will be distracted. So, and the only way to regulate that, to manage that, is to use search button, is to ask questions. That's what it means. Because there are so many things out there that you can know. There are so many. I'm sure you are following me. Please encourage my presentation by sharing with somebody. Click your share button right now and let this go outside of your own reach. Reach out to somebody with my presentation. Let somebody join us to watch this together. Let me share, like it, and drop comments. Let it be interactive. Let it be engaging. Let us do it together. I am talking about information and you. To get what you want, use the search button. And sources of information. Information is saying that I am everywhere. But how do you get me? And is presenting to us places where information can be found. These are some of the places where information can be gotten, can be generated. You can get information by reading books. Book is one of the greatest sources of information. You want to know more? Start reading books. You want to know a lot? Start reading books. Information is available always in books that we read. It's a wonderful source of information that you don't want to joke with. Books are available to everybody everywhere. There are libraries of books. Enter there, pick a book and read per day. In this lockdown, I was talking to a brother of mine, and he told me that just in the lockdown alone, he has read 6 books. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only him in this lockdown. At least he has finished reading 6 books. How many have you read? One of the sources of information is book. So read books. Read books. Another way you can get information is computer. Use your computer to source for information. That's one of the beautiful things about gadgets and that we carry everywhere. Your computer, your phone, they are sources of information. So you want to know anything, use your computer. You want to know anything, use your phone. You have been carrying that your phone in your hand everywhere, every time. What are you doing with your phone? Right now, you have to stop taking selfie alone with your phone. That device in your hand, that Android, that iPhone in your hand is more than taking selfies. That device is a tool for information. It's the powerhouse of information. How are you using it? How are you using your laptop? Daddy, buy laptop for me. Daddy, I want a phone. Oh, I need a laptop. I need a phone. What are you doing with it? Is it because you see your friends using powerful phones and they can post on Instagram and Facebook and like and follow and do all those tweeting? Is that the reason for your own, for you getting a phone for yourself? Is that why you are pestering daddy and mommy to get a phone for you? Is that why you are saving money just because you feel you can be relevant by using a big phone? By using a latest phone, you can be relevant. You can stand up and show yourself among friends. No, sir. That phone in your hand is a tool for research. It's a tool for information. You use it to know. You use it to build your learning capacity. You use it to fill up your knowledge database. That is what you do with computer and with your phone. They are sources of information. The next time I want to see you go on phone and on your computer, I want to see you going there to learn, to know, to discover truths about certain things. You just want to learn. Those are some of the sources of information. And another thing I want to tell you here is that information is the core of life. No information, no you. You are not existing if you don't know, because information is the core of life. No information, no you. You are not existing. You have not started living if your neck up is empty. You have not started living if there is nothing in your head. Information is the core of life. That is the truth. No information, no you. You have not started living. You have not. Your existence is limited if you don't know. Your growth is stunted. That's why I call it stunted growth. It's not only for plants. Human beings who can experience stunted growth if he doesn't know. So you need to go out there and know, because information is the core of life. It's at the center of it. Information is the core of life. And for you to plan very well, information is needed. Information is needed if you want to plan. A man who fails to plan has already planned to fail. Somebody said that. That if you fail to plan, it doesn't mean that you have not done something. What have you done? You just planned to fail. And for you to plan, you need information. Information is required for proper planning. Whatever you want to do at all, you want to make sure that it's all right, you want to plan it well. The only thing that can assist you to plan well and plan right and get the right result is information. So go get information, because information is required for planning. If your level of information is weak, you are weak. That's another truth right there. If your level of information is weak, you are weak. So I ask again, how much do you know? How much do you know? How much have you noted in your head, in your neck up? If your head is open right now, what are we saying there? What are the likely things that we might come across in your head? What are you thinking? What do you know? How is your information level? Do you have much to give out when it comes to information? If your level of information is weak, you are weak. And if you don't want to be weak, you've got to get information. To be strong, you need to be informed. Information makes you strong. It gives you strength. You have energy. It makes you bold. That's what information does. So right now, I want you to stop getting weak. The reason why you are weak, why you are lukewarm, why you are hiding your face everywhere all the time is because you don't know. Go and know, not just know a lot. It makes you relevant. It makes you relevant. Is somebody following me? As you are following me, please, as you are watching this video, please like it, comment, use the comment section and drop your comment. I want to read something from you. And very, very importantly, help me share. Somebody is somewhere that want to watch this video. He needs this video right now. Share it. Beyond boundaries. Share it. Across everywhere. Share it everywhere. That's what you can do to support a brother doing this video. You need information to manage your life. The reason why your life is scattered right now is because your level of information is weak. You don't know much. You don't know a lot. For your life to be managed well, to be planned very well, you need information. You need to know certain things. You need to know some things. It will help you to manage your life. It is your life. Nobody will live it for you. You have to live a good life. You have to live your life well. And to do that successfully, you need information. Information helps you to manage your life. Manage your life well. It's your life. At least manage it well. The next time we come across you, want to see somebody that is well informed, somebody whose life is well managed because he knows. So what you know determines how well managed, how much you grow. You need information to manage your life. You also need information to be in control at all times. The control button for your life is information. Are you listening to me? The control button for your life is information. And can I shock you? The control button is not only for your life. The control button for the next appointment that you are going for. The remote. You know what you do with remote? You can use it to change the channels on your TV to anywhere you want because it's in your hand. So the control for everything that you want to get is information. You know, that's your boss that you think you don't like his face, that you think is giving you problem at all times at work. It's because you don't know. Go and get knowledge. Go and be informed. And you start controlling things around him. If you know you can control your boss, I'm telling you, you will suggest anything and he will accept it. Because he knows that you know. He knows that this information is coming from somebody who knows. To be in control of your home, you need knowledge, you need information. You are complaining all the time. My wife is not respecting me. My children are not listening to me. It's because you don't have information. You lack information. It means your level of information is weak, is low. That's why you know you are not in control in your own home. A man will lose control in his own home if he lacks information, if he doesn't know. So what do you know? What are you supposed to know to be in control in your own house? What are you supposed to know to be in control at work? What are those things that you must know to be in control in your office, in your workplace, in your workstation, where you work? What are those things that you must know to take charge, to be in control? That's what we are talking about this morning. Are you a pastor? Or you are saying this doesn't concern you? And after all, it's only Bible that I'm meant to read. No, sir. You are not only meant to read Bible alone. Your level of information determines your level of control over your congregation. How much you know determines how much you are in control in your church as a pastor. How much you know determines how your level of control in your church. If you want to be in control in your church, among your congregation, get information. Go and know something. In fact, go and know a lot. Because your congregation is large, your church is big. So go and know. You don't just want to be a pastor head, figurehead there and all you have is the Bible. All you have is the Bible. Your only source of information is the Bible. No, no. To pastor a large congregation, in fact, to pastor any church at all, you must get information. You must know a lot. So, sir and ma, the Bible that you have right now is not the only source of information that you must visit, that you must go to. Get other sources. You need to put those information together to be in total control of your congregation, so that anytime they come to you for solution, for advice, for counseling, for anything, you are there to tell them the right thing to do. It's not the time that you pray. It's not the time that you speak in tongues for them. Sometimes it might just be a piece of information that you will use to liberate that your church member. It might just be a piece, just an information that will settle the matter for that home, for that marriage. Not laying of hands, not speaking in tongues. Information will put you in control of your church member. You will be in charge at all times. It will not look as if, no, that's pastor. Let's not bother pastor on that. The generation that we are now, to pastor and pastor successfully, you need information. Somebody is a pastor and you are listening to me, you are watching me right now. To pastor that church successfully, you need to develop your knowledge database. You need to get knowledge. Bible alone is not enough. It's the starting point. You need to go and read books. You must know how to use computer. You must know how to use your phone as a pastor to do a lot of things, to be in control of the congregation that God has committed in your hands. You must be relevant. You must be in control. So you need information to be in control. At all times. And information is never absolute. You can only make use of the available information at your disposal. It's never absolute. It's what you know that you will use. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. It's what you know that you will deliver. It's your area of knowledge that you will deliver from. So if you want to deliver more, if you want to know more, go and get more and put it at your disposal. Make sure you have enough content. Make sure you have enough things to talk about, because you have different kinds of people that you come across on daily basis, even as pastors. Different people come to your church every day, different tribes, different backgrounds, different issues. You need to be in control. And it appears to me that what you have in your head right now as a pastor is not enough. Cannot help you to sustain your current congregation. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you fast, you need to go get information. Go and know more information, and you don't joke with it. That's what I'm saying this morning. Make sure you help me like this video. I want to see plenty likes, and much more importantly, I want to see plenty shares. Share this video across everywhere you can share it. Let it get to everywhere. Let the youth listen to it. Let them watch it. Let women, pastors, head of corporations, captains of industry, friends and families, even your enemy, let them watch. Share, 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 share. Thank you as you are sharing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for support. Thank you for the encouragement. It's encouraging me as you are sharing. Even my own head is swelling that you are sharing. Now let's talk about what happens when you lack information. We have talked about information and how much is important. Now, when you lack it, when information is not there, what happens? Robert Kiyosaki said, lack of information is the #1 barrier to wealth. The #1 barrier to wealth, lack of information. No, it means the reason why you are not wealthy now is because your level of information is weak. It's because you don't know. Your finance is weak because your information, your level of information is weak. You don't know now. That's why you are still struggling. Information will help you to stop struggling, and it will place you on the ladder of wealth. When you lack information, what happens? Number one, you will be stuck. I'm sure you can see my slides. When you lack information, you will be stuck. That elephant, as big as it is in my slide, is stuck inside that hole. I don't know what got him there, but he's stuck. Look at the tortoise. Normally he could walk, he could use his legs, hands, and navigate and go places. But now he's upside down. He's stuck. And he needs information to unstuck in himself. Information is needed. Information is needed. If you are stuck right now, I don't know where you are stuck in. The only thing that will get you out there is information. We will pray for you, though the pastor will pray for you. Probably the world will pray for you too, but you are stuck right now and you need information to get out. Look, the whole world is stuck right now by Corona. Imagine the whole world. We are stuck right now because of coronavirus. And we are busy using our search buttons. How do we get out of it? America, United Kingdom, Japanese, Chinese, Nigeria, everybody, all of us are busy. What can we do? We are sourcing for information. We want to get out of this nonsense. Corona is not smiling. We are not enjoying it. We want to get out. We are stuck here. We cannot go to church. We cannot go to mosque. We cannot do our weddings. We cannot name that baby. We cannot congregate. We cannot gather. We cannot go to work. We are stuck. Our roads are empty. We are stuck. We need information to get out of this situation. The whole world is busy right now looking for a way out. President Donald Trump is looking for a way out, how to save his country, how to save his country economy. Nigeria government is also busy sourcing information, how to prevent the further spread of coronavirus into the country. Every state now are taking measures. They are sourcing information to get out of this shit that we are in. If you are stuck, information is needed. What are we supposed to know to get out of this lockdown, get out of this pandemic? What are we supposed to know to be free from corona? What are we supposed to know so that businesses can resume? What are we supposed to know so that people can go back to their respective places of work? What are we supposed to know? Information is needed right now. I don't care how you get it, but you need information, even as an individual living in that country, to overcome the mess that we are in now. When you are stuck, you need information. And that is why you cannot just be in the lockdown now, sleeping and snoring. Make sure you get information everywhere. It can come. You know, I've said it earlier that information is accessible everywhere. Anywhere you can be informed to provide solution, to come up with the best solution to this mess. Go and get it. Churches are praying, individuals are praying, mothers, fathers, they are praying over their children. Fastings going on. People are sourcing divine information. They are downloading spiritual content to get out of this nonsense. Because businesses must resume as normal. The world is stuck right now, and we need information to get out. The right information that would deliver us from this pandemic. I hope somebody is out there sourcing information to get out of this mess. We are tired. The whole world is tired. We are clueless. We don't know what to do next. We are still searching. Please join the war to search. Join the war to use search button. Even if it's not for the war, for everyone, use it for yourself. You get information. You are stuck right now. Get information for yourself. How are you going to survive in this lockdown, in this pandemic, and after it, because it shall pass? What is your life going to look like when the lockdown is over? You need to start getting information on what am I supposed to do? How am I going to prepare myself for what is coming, for life after Corona, life after COVID-19? Will my office still remain intact? My seat in my place of work, will I still meet it when the office resumes after lockdown? Will I still meet it? Don't you think that you need to search your seat from where you are right now? Is my seat still available? Is it still vacant? Or somebody has taken it away? Don't you think it's important? You are sitting out there eating, watching African Magic. Don't you think it's important for you right now to start getting information, to monitor your seat in your office, to monitor your business from home, to monitor everything that has to do with you, your health, your travel, your project, everything? Start monitoring. Everything still intact? Search. Are we still together? Search. Are you still here? Search. Start searching. Start getting information. You are stuck right now. Everybody is in this mess. So if you don't want to search for others, search for yourself. Get information. That the one that you need for yourself. How to get out. What are you supposed to do in the lockdown? And when lockdown is over, are you thinking? How are you reasoning out what you ought to do now? The account balances now, they are showing red. What are we supposed to do? Search. If your car breaks down now, there are no mechanics on the street again to help you. There are no mechanics. Your car will just be stuck on the road there. Towing vehicles too, they are stuck. Nobody will tow your vehicle again. Your car is at risk of theft now. Search, get information so that you be in control, even in lockdown. Get information so that you be in control, even in this pandemic. Get information so you can be in control over coronavirus itself. Information is important. When you are stuck, you must get information. Information gets you in control of what you do. Are you still watching? Are you still sharing this video? Are you still sharing it? Make sure you share. It is important. Are you still doing that? Comment. I want to read from you. No information, no school. No information, no school. No information, no school. That's another fact there. No information, no school. I mean, because you don't know. Somebody said that the only place, maybe by now, if you are still thinking that the only place you can get information, the only place that you can get education is within the 4 walls of secondary school and tertiary institutions, you are deceiving yourself. The information I'm talking about right now here is not the one that you get in that your school. Come on. The information I'm talking about is not limited to your school alone, that your secondary school, that your primary school, that your university. The information I'm talking about is not limited to that place. That is not the only place you are informed. So you are not stranded right now because you are not in school. That is the point I'm trying to make here. Somebody is already jittery now. You are agitated. How am I going to resume back to school? How am I going to get back to school? How am I going to write my exams? How am I going to get my certificate? Oh, school is locked down. And you are worried. Information is saying, no, I am not limited. Information is saying, I am everywhere. I am everywhere. No, forget about that your school in Abule Egba. Forget that your school in Keja. No, leave that school alone. You can access me even inside lockdown. That's what information is saying. Information and you. You are not limited to that your school alone. Thank God for our educational system in Nigeria. Thank God they are doing a fantastic job. But can I tell you, school, those buildings that you see that you go to, they are not the only places that you can be informed. I have mentioned sources of information by the time I started this broadcast. This is the time that you need to use your computer. No, this is the time. You can still get more degrees. You can still get foreign certificates. You can still be certified. Courses are available on the internet. Go there, search. If you cannot search, get help, ask questions. Ask somebody. At least I am here. You have access to my wall, to my page. Ask me. I want to do a course on administration, on operations, on human resources. I want to learn something. At least I'm here. You can ask me. I'm also a source of information. Just like I have people everywhere who are sources of information to me. Everywhere. Me too, I have people as sources of information. Thank you so much, Oladone Omoteniola, for joining. Thank you so much, Honorable Imafidon. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your comment on my video. That's my boss, Honorable Imafidon. Thank you so much. In fact, Honorable is one of my sources of information. When I'm confused, I am clueless about cashless transactions. When I want to know about cryptocurrency, when I want to know about Bitcoin or Platincoin, the real money that is being minted right now in the world, I contacted Honorable Imafidon because he's a voice in crypto market. He's a voice. I don't know what he knows. So I visit him from time to time to ask him, how is my Bitcoin doing? How is the cryptocurrency market? What is the next thing to buy now? I talk to him, source of information. Thank you so much. Instincts, like I normally say, that's instinct that the Wale Ajayi Oweye. Instincts is joining my show again this morning, and thank you for the support, bro. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the encouragement. You are doing us a very good favor for liking what we do. We do. Thank you so much for being part of it. Thank you so much. Wale Instincts is a voice when it comes to auto sales and marketing. I want to buy a car. I don't know much about car. I don't know much about cars. I will talk to Wale Instincts. He knows cars inside out. He knows cars. He's a source of information. I don't joke with friends like that. Look, you are too full of yourself. That's why you cannot go to people and ask questions. You are too full of yourself. Ask people questions. What are they doing? How are they looking touche? How are they looking vibrant? Information is not limited to school alone. Information is buried inside people. Information is buried inside people. People, they know a lot. People know a lot. Oladunni Teniola, thank you so much for being part of our show. That's the MD CEO of Vania Events. When we talk about event planning and management in Nigeria of today, oh, this mama, this lady does it better. Allow her to package event for you. Oh, you will smile. You know, she has PhD when it comes to event planning and management. So I go to her too to get information on how to plan event better. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to go to school to learn that. It's not in your university alone that you can get information. Information is buried, is hidden in lives of people. Go and meet them, relate with them, build relationship with people so that you can know more. Information is not only in your school. Stop carrying that school in your head as if you are the only graduate. Graduate. So if you don't go to school now, you think your life has ended. No, it's not over. That you write jam several times and jam is jamming you all the time. You cannot just pass and meet up with the cutoff point. It's not the end. Boycott them. Go ahead and take another route. Information is everywhere. Information is available everywhere. Go and get it. The man that you are watching here talking to you did not go to your school. Can I shock you? I am not a graduate yet. Yes, if that's what you want to know. I am not a graduate. I know book. Let me tell you, I sabi book wella. My head is very, very correct. From primary 1 to primary 6, first position. GSS 1. Throughout my secondary, always leading. Yet, I got to the point of writing jam, but I could not make it. Just that small cutoff point, cutoff mark, I could not make it. And I kept writing. I went, oh boy, it's like this thing is not working. What other route can I take? What other avenue can I take? I deliberately, consciously get information outside school. And that is why somebody like me can come your way this morning to talk to you about knowledge. Because it's not limited to your school alone. My friends left me. They got admitted into higher institutions. These were guys that I was beating mercilessly in exams in secondary school, primary schools. Yes, go and ask. They are watching me right now. I sabi book, no be small. They left me. They got admission. They wrote jam once like this and they were taken. They got admission to schools, higher institution. Me, I kept writing my own that I did not pass. I couldn't meet up with the cutoff mark. But I sat down somewhere and thank God for grace. How do I educate myself? Because what we get in schools is not education. Education is broad, is everywhere. I'm not talking about school, I'm talking about education. Are you still with me? I will tell you about my academic story next time. Let's continue. Let's continue. Thank you so much for joining. No school, no information. Please remove that from your head right now. That no school, no information. No, information is everywhere. And lack of information makes you look stupid and foolish. Lack of information makes you look stupid, makes you look foolish. Because you don't know. Because the head is empty. When we open your head, what is there? What are we seeing there? The next time you open your mouth to talk in the midst of people, what is coming out of your mouth? Will they stand up and clap for you, or they will look, you will look stupid to them? I like guys who are making sense. I like guys who are making sense. Oloyede Kolawole Sunday, that's my man right there. He just shared my video. That's a man who knows. That is the director of Agege TV, doing great things in the media industry. That's Oloyede Kolawole Sunday. Sunday Oloyede Kolawole. Agege TV. When you are hearing Agege TV, Agege TV is watching my video right now and is sharing it. So you could share it. Agege TV is watching and he just shared. He just commented. He knows. When you open his head, you will see a lot of information. There is never a dull moment with that guy, Oloyede Kolawole. That guy knows. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. I love that. I love that. Thank you for supporting your friend, your brother. Information and you. When you don't know, you will remain a local champion and a backbencher. That's what happened. You will remain a local champion and a backbencher. Have you watched this movie? Or Sister Ihieme Chinedu Ikedieze and Sam Lokoeve in the blessed memory. Local champion. You know how these guys used to disturb the local village, the neighborhood in the village. That's what happens when you don't know. You remain in the village and you start to disturb the peace of everybody. It's because they got information. That's why they came out of the village, and today they are super champions. They are world champions. If you don't know, you will remain poor. You will remain poor. The only barrier to wealth, according to Robert Kiyosaki, is lack of information. Remain poor if you don't know. You remain in the village if you don't know. No information, no business growth. For your business to grow, you must get information. Your business right now is struggling and is lacking information. That's why it's not growing. And you think it's money. It's not money. It's just an idea, and that idea is information. You need to go get that knowledge, go and know, so that your business can grow. If you don't know, you will waste. You will waste. 1, you will be wasted. 2, and you become a waste. That happens to a man who doesn't know. You cannot do anything with a man who does not know. You cannot call him for assistance. He doesn't know anything. He cannot help. So it's a waste. A man who does not know will waste the time of other people. It's a waste to himself, and he will always attempt to waste other people's time because he does not know. That's what happens to a man who doesn't know. It's a waste. It's a waste. You can't do anything with him. You can't call him to be part of a project. You can't invite him to come and talk to you. He cannot resolve crisis. He cannot go on errands. He doesn't know. He's just there. So he's a waste to himself and also a waste to generation. It's not useful for anything because there is nothing in his head. He doesn't know. Go and know something. Go and know something. You will remain jobless if you don't know. You remain jobless if you don't know. So for you to get that next job, go and know. The reason why you are not shining in your place of work is because you don't know. The reason why you missed the last job interview, that you are not hired, is because your level of information is weak. If your level of information is weak, don't go for interview. You will look stupid. You will look like an idiot. They will tell you, we will get back to you if you don't know. If you don't have information and you attend interview, you will look stupid before your interviewers now. You sit down there and they will be asking you questions. You think they are officially serious. That's the attitude, that's the mode, that's the mood. They can accept everything you say without smiling. But they know that something is wrong with your neck up. Nothing is there. Immediately you get up, they tell you, go, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Drop your CV, we'll get back to you. Immediately you leave, like they start smiling. Those are people who just interviewed you. You just mess yourself up. You just open yourself for ridicule. You look stupid and idiotic before them because you don't know. You failed to get required information to make you excel at the interview desk. Go and know something to get the next job. The next job that you are going for, the next interview you are going for is very, very important. For me, for you, for everybody, for all of us in the world. Make sure you go there with the right information. Don't come back here and say they did not pick you. They tell you to get back to you and you keep waiting. They will deal with you personally if you don't know. That is, if you don't know, they will deal with you. Look at those boys. They will deal with you personally. Personally. They will deal with you. That's what Peace Quest, that's what they said. And I conclude again with my quote. This one is my quote also. A man who drinks from the ocean of knowledge produces information. A man who drinks from the ocean of knowledge produces information. Said by Gbenga Olukosi. Put that in your presentation next time. Yes, I am the one who came up with this quote. A man who drinks from the ocean of knowledge produces information. Thank you so much for being part of my broadcast this morning. I will see you again next time. It's been wonderful seeing you. It's been wonderful sharing with you. I am so happy, so delighted that you are part of my show this morning. I want to thank you so much. Please encourage me by sharing it. Give it out to somebody. Let somebody watch it. Let somebody see it. And I will see you again. I will see you again. I have more things to talk about. I have more things to share with you. And I'm counting on you that you will join me. Without you, there is no me. Gbenga Olukosi is my name. And here I'm going to draw a curtain on this show today to come back again later. I am the fearless capacity hunter. Africa, #1 Africa fearless capacity hunter. I hunt, I build, and I empower. And what do I hunt for? The capacity and the potentials in you for productivity. That's what I do. Invite me to be participants in your workshop, in your training, in your webinar. I am willing, I am available to come. Show somebody my work, share it, let somebody see it. I'm also open for invitation. Till I come your way again next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so very, very, very much. And I'll say bye-bye.